Hi YouTube, this is the Homeschooling Perfectionist here, and I wanted to do a quick review on the spelling you see, the level B, only because I finished part 1. So I figured let me kind of give you some of my feedback on what I thought about it, so I can kind of, just share my thoughts. First, I would like to recommend that if you haven't already, this is a little cheat sheet that I printed out for my son from spellzone.com. You might want to consider that, especially when doing something like this, just because it could be hard to identify the difference between whether or not they should put a C or a K when they're spelling. I saw that was kind of an issue with my son when he would spell, not knowing whether to put C or K. And so I just printed this out for him. So when we do our spelling you see, I just have this as a little cheat sheet and a guide for him while he's spelling. So this has helped when I printed that out. So if you're new or you don't know too much about spelling you see, basically they're broken down into different letter groups. Don't get it based off of the grade level, but more so the skill level. So for A, that would be like if your child is new to letter sounds and different things like that. And then B, they recognize the letter sounds. They recognize, a sentence as far as like how it's formed. They know how to read left to right. They, that basic stuff. My son is in 1st grade, so I felt like he fit the letter B. So, and it worked out well for him. So don't look at it as far as grade level, but more so skill level. Now, I ordered this from them directly. Demi, I ordered that directly from their website. Although I do believe they have this on Amazon as well. So you can get it from there. I also think you can order this separately, like separate booklets. I ordered the whole set. And the set comes with an instructor's handbook, which I would highly recommend you go through. And also it has the spelling words too. So when you do the spelling at the end, it has the spelling words. So you kind of need this. You really can't do this without this, at least for the part 1. It comes with erasable colored pencils. You'll need this for like what they like to call chunks. And I just use it like whenever he has to underline anything, circle anything. It's just colorful. So I use it for that too. But this comes with that. This comes with that as well. And then I got the set that also, so it also comes with part 1 and part 2. So we've just finished part 1 literally today. And I wanted to kind of go through it. And we will be starting part 2 next week. So I don't have too much to say on part 2 because I haven't done it yet, but I'll give you a flip through. So anyway, so this is the student handbook. This goes off of just nursery rhymes. They recommend doing like no more than 10 minutes a day, which that's really what I do on school days. And it's broken down into sections. So let me show you that first before I kind of go into it. So section 1A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so E. So all the way, so from A through E, it breaks down one section in one nursery rhyme. And then you have 2A through E that focuses on this nursery rhyme, and so forth and so on. So it's broken down to that. So you're literally doing the same nursery rhyme for a few days. And well, for a week. You're doing the same nursery rhyme. Okay, so this is Jack and Jill, and how it's set up is basically, I like to think of this maybe 4 components. You have right here where you're going to read the nursery rhyme, and you're going to identify things. They're going to look for things like double consonants. Not in this particular one. They don't focus on that. But this one, we're focusing on the short A. Is it short A? Yeah, short A sound. But in general, with the book as a whole, you focus on the vowels, short and long. You focus on silent letters. You focus on a lot of things your child is beginning to recognize while reading, and it helps them to pinpoint certain things when it comes to spelling. So hence, spelling you see. You're not just listening to the words, but you're also identifying them as well. So you have the nursery rhyme. They copy it And then you kind of go over the letters, sounds with them. And at the beginning, it's guided. So all they are doing is copying the words. Also, in the beginning, you have a checklist for you right here to make sure that you've covered everything. So did they use correct pencil grip? Did they follow the handwriting guide? Did they use lowercase letters? Did they say the sounds as you write them? Or did they say the sounds as they wrote them? So those are the things that you're going to kind of make sure that they're covering each time. And it does this for a while. Okay, so it's very guided, very basic. Does this for a long time. I'm trying to fast forward. Then you kind of go into where now they have to spell the words, and it's still helping them because it's putting a vowel in a shaded area so they know that the word at least has the A in there, and they still have to trace it, but it's there. And it kind of, again, helps them identify things and gets them comfortable. They're also starting with 4-letter words now. And you have an option right here to mark the correct numbers, the correct words that they spelled. Do that for a while. And then you have it where there is no like hint. There's no letter that they have to trace. It's just grade. So it's still helping them because they'll know that the gray area represents a vowel, but they're not telling you what vowel it is. Now they have to try to figure it out more. So you do that for a little while. Hold on a minute. And then you get to an area where, and this is optional to be able to write down the time frame it took them. But now you get into a place where there is no type of hint whatsoever. Thank you. Then you get into an area where there's no information, there's no highlighted area or anything to let you know what letters to use. So right here, we have double consonants. We have the vowel right here. They literally have to start to sound the words out for themselves. And then when you get towards the end, you have to look at 5-letter sounds, and there's no help at all. So this is a progressive thing. I really like this a lot. It showed my son, or gave him tips on how to sound his words out and really listen and look for different identifiers. Now we haven't, like I said, we haven't looked at the part 2 book yet, but I just wanted to give you a little flip through so you can kind of see. But this is, I looked at it in the beginning of the year, but I literally forgot that I even ordered this. So kind of give you a little, looks like it's just copy, but we're gonna see how this turns out. Just gonna give you, again, we're still doing nursery rhymes. That's what I have. So we'll see how this turns out. I'll definitely let you guys know what my thoughts are when I'm done using it. But I hope that this helped. Thank you for listening and for being patient with me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.